Men don't have rights. I think that men are just inferior to women. I think no matter what, a powerful man will simp to a woman. Therefore, a woman in every circumstance in life is superior to a man. Any man, if you make more money than me, if you're stronger than me and you're taller than me, you'll still simp for me every single time. So I'm still superior.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now, it's the right time, it's the right sound, right now, right now, till the whole pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, till the nigga pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
Why are there no masculine men anymore and all of the men are just feminine now? Well, I have the explanation for that. Millions of women each day carelessly go on birth control. And where are they peeing? Into toilets. Where does the toilet water go to? It's filterized and then it goes into our tap water. And then what happens to the tap water? People drink it. The men are drinking the tap water. And that tap water is filled with estrogen from the birth control pills. The estrogen is getting in our water supply. And you need to stop drinking tap water if you don't want to be feminine. Stop drinking liberal piss water. And be masculine again.
Wow. So, this video just tells us that modern women have a lot of mental issues that they're going through, right? But, you know, the reality is she is making a decent point saying that men have been feminized nowadays. So why are men more feminized now? Why do you see more effeminate men? For one, it is the pushing of LGBT propaganda. I think that is one of the biggest things that we see, okay? For two, we also have an acceptance culture, a participation trophy culture, if you will. Everybody gets accepted, everybody gets a trophy, everybody is good, and nobody can do any wrong. And if you judge somebody, then you are a bigot or of some sort. So men have not been criticized in the last, I would say, 50 to 60 years how they were back in the day. Back in the day, men were criticized heavily all the time in sports, in everyday life, in school, right? But when we get closer to 2024, we're starting to see that criticism, has now been concealed, right? And now a lot of men are trying to get in protective classes so that you can't say certain things about them that make them feel a certain type of way, right? Like men are trying to identify with protected classes. And what are protected classes? Sexual orientation. So you have a lot of men identifying as LGBT, especially Gen Z men, right? They say at least 25% of Generation Z men or Generation Z students, right? Kids, whatever, identify as LGBT. So a lot of those guys, there's overlap with the men. So the men are starting to, if they're a white male, right, then he can't really go into a marginalized group and claim a protected class, because now he's the colonizer, right? He's the oppressor, right? From a mainstream media perspective. So what does he have to do to get into that protected class? Well, he has to become a homosexual. So you have a lot of liberal women who understand that, okay, I just had a baby and he's a male. He's going to be a white male. So how do I make sure that he is not contributing to the patriarchy? Well, what do? I turn him trans. I turn him to a homosexual. I socialize him into homosexuality. And that is exactly what is happening. That's exactly what we're seeing nowadays. And although she could not coherently articulate what she was trying to say, she did make a point that men are being feminized now, and I believe that it is because of those factors that I previously outlined to you.
I'm just saying, if you're not in college already, don't fucking go. I I'm being so fucking for real. Do not fucking go. It is a waste of fucking money, fucking energy, and fucking goddamn time. Because literally, tell me why. Like, literally, I'm not even fucking kidding. Why am I writing a 900-word essay over long fucking division? Why am I doing that? What the hell am I even supposed to say? When you divide, you need to make sure you take the number. Like, no, bitch. No. We're about to hit World War III and your biggest concern is long division. I'm gonna get fucking wiped the fuck out. And you want me to write about long division? Are you so serious? Do not, like, oh my God. I'm just saying.
All right, guys. So as you can see, this is another example of modern women cracking under the pressure of just being an everyday adult, right? Without the assistance of men, where men have pulled back completely and said, hey, you're strong and independent. I don't want to contribute to the patriarchy. I'm going to just let it ride. I'm going to let you do you. We have taken the training wheels off, if you will, of life. And now modern women are struggling under the pressure. For one, she's talking about colleges is this and college is that. And here's the thing. I'm not saying that college is for everybody, but college is still, and I believe it is still, if you choose the right university, it is still a great building block for you to start off in life and build your career. The only thing is you have to be wise and choose a major that is going to get you further employment after undergoing college. And then you also have to participate, right? You have to participate in the workforce. You have to learn to be an employee. You have to do internships. You have to, get into clubs and take leadership positions in different segments of your college journey in order to get the full impact and the full benefit and the full value of that expensive tuition that you're paying. But what modern women are doing, they are going to college and they're not majoring in STEM fields. They're not majoring in fields that are going to give you a professional life beyond education, okay? They are getting PhDs in psychology, which is completely useless in this day and age. You don't even have to be a psychologist to be a psychologist in this day and age. All you got to do is start a YouTube video and then just say you're a life coach. Now you are doing what a psychologist is doing without the degrees. Now, does it, does it give merit, right? Does it validate what you're saying if you do have this degree? To some degree. But if you went to a woke university, then we see that, okay, it doesn't work out at all. All right. You have this crazy ass chick who is on antidepressants talking about what I should be doing in life when she's never built anything. She's never built a business. She's never done anything in her life that would suggest that she has business acumen to tell me what to do in my personal life and how to fix my emotional state. So in this case, she talks about long division. She referred to long division multiple times and talking about, oh, long division is useless. We're going into World War III. When in all actuality, if you're doing long division in college and you are majoring in a STEM field, right, mathematics, the tail end of that acronym, then that is exactly what you need to be doing. You need to be doing long division. You need to be doing trigonometry. You need to be, doing calculus. You need to be doing all of these different disciplines in the mathematic realm in order to, cement your future. Because you could be an engineer, right? You could be involved in chemistry, right? You could, be an electrician or whatever, but you have to have a foundation in mathematics. And these are high-paying six-figure fields that are completely in scarcity right now. And as a matter of fact, these guys are charging the big bucks. Ask me how I know, okay? They're charging the big bucks now because they are so scarce and people are not majoring in these fields that are actually applicable to everyday life. So for you to write off long division as if it's just some whimsical thing that doesn't apply to everyday life, then you're out of your mind, okay? Long division was used in the engineering of the motor vehicle that you're sitting in, right? Long division was used in the house, in the architecture to build the house, whether it's a stick build or a brick build. Long division was used for the foundation of your home, okay? Where do these foundational points, where do these studs have to be? Where does this cement have to be? How much cement under the ground do we need so that this house is sitting on a foundation that will not fold in 20 years, okay? So these women, they're disregarding what actually matters in education and in university, and then they're going for easier degrees like underwater basket weaving and journalism and acting and English. It's like, it's ridiculous. And then they're complaining on the back end how they can't find a job.
Men don't have rights. I think that men are just inferior to women. I think no matter what, a powerful man will simp to a woman. Therefore, a woman in every circumstance in life is superior to a man. Any man, if you make more money than me, if you're stronger than me and you're taller than me, you'll still simp for me every single time. So I'm still superior. Men don't.
So you heard what she said. Men are insuperior or to women, right? For one, insuperior is not a word, right? The acronym for superior is inferior. So she probably should have said men are inferior to women. And her reasoning for saying that men are insuperior to women is that you'll simp for her. I just don't understand how she came up to that conclusion, because for one, once you burn a man, he's not simping for you no more. Okay? Like, the simping is conditional based off of if he thinks that he's going to be able to smash. But once that carrot is no longer there in front of his face, it's like a dog, right? Once you don't got no treats no more, I ain't got nothing for you, okay? I don't care about you. But once you got that treat, all right, then I'm interested. But it's so funny that she thinks that because a man will simp for her, that she is superior to men. And I'm not here to say who's superior or who's inferior. I believe that we're all human beings and we have value to this world, just in different ways. But when it comes to anything physical, when it comes to anything mental, I would give the edge to men. And if I had to go to Vegas and bet my life savings on a team of men versus a team of women doing anything besides, I don't know, giving birth, I'm voting on the men. All right, that's just what I'm going to bet on. I'm not going to risk my life savings on a group of women versus a group of men. I'm picking the guys every time, okay? Maybe that's my bias, but maybe the women would choose women. But we all know who would win in that matchup. So, but that's not to say that somebody's superior or inferior. We just have different strengths and different weaknesses, okay? But these are the college educated women that we are talking about, okay? These are the women who are getting degrees. These are the women who are representing, you know, universities on the highest level. A lot of these modern women, they are getting educated, but they have no idea how to use their minds, okay? So they're sitting in a classroom regurgitating what their liberal teacher is telling them that men can be women and women can be men, and they don't have the discernment to use their mind and say, hey, what my professor just told me doesn't sound right. What do? They say, everything the professor said was right. Everything that the professor said, well, my professor said, and it was written in this book, and that's all they know how to do. But they don't know how to think for themselves and say, maybe a man can't be a woman, and maybe a man shouldn't be competing with women in sports, and maybe a man, can't do certain things that women do, like have periods and give birth, and maybe these men who are saying that they can do that are actually disrespecting women by saying that they can be women. Okay, maybe it's reverse psychology and I'm getting tricked. Maybe I'm getting fooled. No, what the professor said was absolutely correct. Like that's literally how I would say 90% of modern women think in today's day and age.
What jobs are you guys finding? Because I'm well over 90 days of being unemployed and I'm losing my fucking mind. The only thing keeping me sane is the gym, and I've applied to well over 50 places, if not 100. I've emailed, I've called, I've showed up in person, full cycle, repetitive with some of these places. And then they tell me, this position has been filled. By who? And then some of them reopen the position, I apply again, nothing. And then you go in person, they tell you to apply online. So you apply online, nothing. My funds are running low, and I have like a lot of bartending skills. I have sales skills. I've been working for well over like 10 years of my life, since I was like 14, 13, even younger. And there's a lot of jobs in like a variety of industries that like my skills can be applied to. And I even tweak my resumes based on the companies I apply to, and nothing. I know I'm not the only one in this position because my For You page is filled with people like me, but I just want to know, like, what jobs are there? Like, even remote would be a dream, but I'm losing it. Like, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, just keep hitting apply on everything. Like, where's the hope?
Dude, this is what I'm talking about. You're educated, but you have no idea how to use your mind. Modern women think that bartending is a skill. They think that is a skill. I have a whole bunch of bartending skills and sales skills. No. Bartending skills and sales skills, there's no overlap. You're not selling anything. You're sitting up there looking cute in a skimpy outfit, and you're pouring drinks into other bottles. You're pouring drinks into cups. Don't be coming out, well, I've got 10 years of bartending skills. What am I going to do with that? Are you going to go get my coffee? I already have a secretary for that. I mean, these women do not know how to use their minds. You have a useless skill. Bartending is a useless skill. I know you made a lot of money in the club. I know you was wearing them short ass shorts and all the men were looking at you and they were tipping you. I know that happened. That's not sales skills. Okay? Can you sell me solar panels on my roof? Can you sell solar? That's sales skills. Sell me some shit that I didn't fucking need. That's sales skills. Not being in a bar and I'm a bartender. I'm pouring up drinks. Oh my God. I had 5 to 10 years of bartending. No ma'am. That doesn't constitute as anything. That ain't shit. It's not a skill. It takes no skill, as a matter of fact. And when you were in college, for one, all you was focusing on is getting that tattoo sleeve and getting a septum piercing. You're not even presenting yourself in the right way. Take that goddamn shit out your fucking nose. Nobody wants to hire somebody who looks like a goddamn clown. This isn't The Sims. This ain't your GTA character. When you go to a job, you cover up those damn tattoos, you take that goddamn septum piercing out of your mouth or out of your nose, and you try and look presentable. All them earrings up and down your damn ear. Employers don't want you are a high risk individual and you don't look like you work hard. I was a bartender. I was pouring up drinks and standing on my feet all day. Now, I'm not trying to disrespect my bartenders, but let me tell you something. If you want to work in the professional world, if you want to work in the corporate world, starting at the club is not the way to go. It doesn't transition well. And this is a guy who owns a business and who employs people. It doesn't transition well. Now, on your own personal time, you can look however you want. Put the septum piercing in your ear, in your nose. Hell, for all I care, put the fucking gauges in your shit. But don't be coming out here acting like I can't find a job. No. Well, how are you presenting yourself when you go to these interviews? What are you actually putting on your resume besides 10 years of bartending skills and sales? I know she did not try to conflate bartending with sales. Those two are not the same at all. Not the same at all. Like I said, sell me something I don't need. Sell me something that I didn't come to a venue for. She believes that having drinks that she did not buy, for one. So you're not even making an investment. You think showing up to a job and serving somebody drinks is sales skill and entertaining old men who want to fuck you. Like, dude, get a grip. You need to start learning how to use your damn brain. Use your damn brain, or do a job that you don't want to do. Maybe sometimes when you're an adult, you got to eat shit first to get, you know, to the way that you, or the place you want to go in life. But I guarantee she's not applying for no outdoor jobs. I guarantee she ain't applying for no jobs where she gonna have to lift something heavy. She's hiring for cushy office jobs, probably in corporate America, secretary jobs, paper pusher jobs. You're not qualified. You're not, okay? Where did you work? Who did you intern with? Huh? Like, come on. Let's keep it a buck. But anyways, you already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send relationship request to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you're paying on time. Man, y'all need to be in your motherfucking name with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.